I think the greatest apologetic challenge in our culture today is actually whether the church has answers for this generation. I think a lot of people, unfortunately, now associate, especially in the West and perhaps most especially in America, the church with basically a certain moralistic view of life, a certain political persuasion, even. And I think a lot of people have failed to see any longer the central truths of Christianity, the claims of Christ. And what they see is people who are out basically to get their way politically, to, campaign on some particular kind of moral issue. And I think that is a huge apologetic challenge in a way, because essentially the task for the Christian is to try and point people back towards Jesus and say, actually, we're not here simply to be another arm of government or part of some kind of political struggle. We're actually here to talk of another kingdom that goes beyond all of those issues. Now, that may work itself out in some ways that are political in the end. But how do we change the narrative? How do we stop ourselves simply being another warrior in the culture wars? Can we move beyond that? I think that is probably the most pressing issue I see, because people aren't even going to get to the question of who is Jesus? Did he rise from the dead? And that kind of thing. If they just think actually the church is just another part of, all of the people who are warring for their attention in this world of, political ideologies. So we've got to get back to what the church actually is and how it looks distinct from the culture around us, and that we don't just get mistaken as another power struggle in the world.